Hello, and welcome to the most recent information regarding Tilly's heartbreaking funeral for The Rock. Millions of fans, including Vin Diesel, Jason Statham, and others, started crying. Rock is the stage name of Jane Douglas Johnson, an American actor and producer. Richard, a former football player and professional wrestler, was born in Hayward, California, on May 2, 1972. With his charming personality, commanding presence, and unquestionable talent, Johnson has become one of the most well-known and prosperous entertainers in the world. He has been able to captivate audiences in both the whistling ring and on the silver screen. Johnson was born into a family that had a strong connection to the professional wrestling industry because to his father. Atamavia, Johnson's mother, is of Samoan heritage, and his father is of African-Canadian descent. His multicultural upbringing significantly influenced Johnson's identity and career as a teenager. Rocky Johnson was a well-known professional wrestler, and his maternal grandfather Peter Mavia was also a professional wrestler from Samoa. At Freedom High School in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Johnson excelled in football, wrestling, and track and field. His exceptional talent on the football field earned him a scholarship to the University of Miami, where he played defensive tackle for the Miami Hurricanes. Johnson had tremendous athletic potential. Johnson's hopes of playing professional football were dashed when he sustained a back injury, which finally caused him to give up the sport. Despite the setback, Johnson persisted in his determination to find success in other fields after leaving football. With the direction of his father and other seasoned professionals, Dwayne Johnson made the decision to follow in his family's footsteps and pursue a career in professional wrestling. He started training regardless to polish his talents in the ring in 1996. Johnson, originally known as Rocky Maivia, made his debut in the World Wrestling Federation, now known as World Wrestling Entertainment. He attracted recognition for his exceptional athleticism and inherent charisma. Johnson's rise to fame in professional wrestling was nothing short of meteoric. As his fan base grew and he became increasingly popular, the WWF decided to rebrand him as a Rock, a charismatic and brash character that would come to represent Johnson's career. The Rock catchphrases like, "Do you smell what The Rock is cooking?" and Johnson's electrifying in-ring performances propelled him into superstardom throughout his Western career. The Rock earned a number of honors, including being a multiple-time WWF or WWE champion, a two-time Intercontinental champion, a five-time tag team champion, and winning the Royal Rumble match in 2000 and 2013. As Johnson's fame in the wrestling industry reached its peak, he started to look into opportunities outside the ring, and he made his acting debut in the fantasy adventure movie The Mummy. Johnson gained plaudits for his portrayal, which signaled the start of his shift to Hollywood in the years that followed. In June 2005, Dwayne Johnson had appearances in a number of action movies, including The Scorpion King, 2002, and Walking Tall, 2004. In 2011, Johnson starred in Fast 5, the fifth installment of the hugely popular Fast and Furious franchise. His portrayal of Luke Hobbs, a diplomatic security service agent, was well received by audiences and critics alike. This controversy marked the turning point in Johnson's career, and this led to his inclusion in subsequent installments. While some of these films did not receive critical acclaim, they showcased Johnson's on-screen presence and established him as a national star. Johnson's filmography kept growing, starring a variety of generals. He co-starred with Kevin Hart in comedies including Central Intelligence, 2016, and the Jumanji series, which debuted with Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, 2017. In movies like Pain and Gain, 2013, and Fighting with My Family, 2017, he also displayed his capacity for emotional nuance. In an unexpected turn of events, Johnson's ability to switch between action comedy and drama with ease cemented his status as one of Hollywood's most adaptable actors. Despite this heartbreaking news, the actor was identified as having kidney cancer during a routine examination. According to his indomitable spirit, Johnson persisted in working relentlessly, enthralling audiences on the big screen and taking part in a variety of humanitarian activities. From his early days as a professional wrestler to becoming a household celebrity in Hollywood, Dwayne Johnson's journey was one of determination and endurance in spite of his larger-than-life personal life. Johnson was not exempt from the shadowy side of mental health issues. He spoke candidly about his battle with depression in an interview, highlighting the significance of talking about stigmatizing mental health concerns and getting help. Johnson's courage in sharing his experiences won the hearts of millions, further solidifying his reputation as a role model. Yet, he remained resolute and fought the sickness with the spirit that distinguishes him. The year 2023 dealt Dwayne Johnson and his legion of fans a sudden and devastating blow. Johnson continued to pursue his passion, working tirelessly and captivating audiences with his charismatic performances. He also used his platform to raise awareness about kidney cancer, inspiring others facing similar battles with his unyielding strength and optimism. The world watched in astonishment and anguish as news of his deteriorating circumstances spread, causing him to give up his philanthropic endeavors and acting career. Supporters from all walks of life expressed their thoughts and prayers in the hope of a miracle recovery. However, the universe had other plans, and on June 18, Dwayne Johnson passed away, leaving behind a legacy that would have a lasting impact on the lives of those he's hushed. The news of his untimely death sent shockwaves throughout the world as fans, colleagues, and friends struggled to come to terms with the fact that the man they admired and loved was no longer with them. Many tributes were received from throughout the world, attesting to the enormous influence Johnson had on Alexandrians' lives. People from all walks of life flocked to the streets of Virginia, the city where Dwayne Johnson tragically passed away, as funeral preparations got underway, hoping to catch one last glimpse of the guy who had inspired and amused them. During the poignant funeral ceremony, well-known members of the entertainment world, such as Vin Diesel and Jason Statham, joined the mourners to pay their respects to their dear friend and co-star. Later, Dwayne Johnson was laid to rest at the Ivy Hills Cemetery on Valley Road in Alexandria. This place was chosen as the final resting place for a man whose influence would outlive his moral existence. In reality, the cemetery became a destination for pilgrims who wanted to honor a legend who had passed away too soon. From his humble beginnings as a football player to becoming one of the most famous faces in the entertainment world, Johnson's life and career have been marked by tenacity, perseverance, and unflinching commitment to his profession. He has established expectations and broken down barriers. Johnson has won the hearts of millions of people around the world with his ability to engage audiences on a personal level through both his mesmerizing performances and his open comments about mental health. Thanks for watching my video.